So let's talk about the electronics of this truck. So it will be controlled by the Flysky GT5 6-channel transmitter, and this one is a 6-channel receiver. For the ESC, I've installed the Hobbywing 1080 speed controller for brush motor, and here it is. And for the motor is a ATT brush motor for high torque. And for the servos, these are two 15 kg servos I've taken out from my crawlers. How I installed this container truck and container truck lighting and voice vibration system from GT Power is the entry level one, a bit cheaper than the one with the Bluetooth. So first of all, the vibration unit, I've installed it in this plate. I just drilled some 1, 2, and 3 holes in there, and then screwed it with some Loctites in there. And then so this is the controller itself, so it has to be mounted somewhere. So for mounting purposes, I've used this I DIY this one. These metals comes together when you buy some extra bumpers, so it's just nice. The length will be that long. It will be going in there, inside there, and there's a screw hole inside here. It's just nice, it will go and sit in there. But for that to fit, you have to cut the plates. See, there's a small cut in there and another cut in here. So as you notice, it's bigger because of this light. It's coming to be a bit short than expected, so I just make it bigger in there. It will be clear of the vibrator. It will not be touching this one. Okay, and then see, it's just nice. It will go in there, and then this one, the module will be sitting on top of it. Okay, but I think I need to put some foam in here to avoid some sound when this car will vibrate. It will be creating sound when you do like this. It will be vibrating, so maybe we have to put some foams in there. Okay, so I don't have foams, so I'm going to use this Velcro. So I use a double-sided tape in here. Then you just have to put this Velcro in them. Put the double-sided tape just at least to hold it in there, so it will be like this. Now this one will be on top of it, and then you have to move it a bit further to clear this gap here, this one here, to clear this gap here, because the King Hauler body, it comes with, you see, these pillars here, these two pillars here, so you have to clear it. And just nice, this one actually will go to that slot in there, so you have to clear. You can see my plate here has 2 holes in there for this cable tie to go through. Okay, so let's strap it in. Okay, so there you go. I strap it using cable ties. So why I use cable tie? Because I'm not sure if this double-sided tape can hold the Velcro together, and maybe in the future it will just come out. So I just use a cable tie in there and use the Velcro as foam only. So as you can see here, there's gap here so you can have access on your battery. Okay, so now we go to the connection. So I have here a diagram on how it is connected because the manual is quite tricky to follow. Okay, see from here. So you see I have written here in one paper. Okay, so I just write here 40 to 1, 40 to 1, and the labels will be in the here it is labeled in here, but it's quite, you see what the heck is a direction channel. Okay, anyway, I will just talk of this one. Okay, so this is my 6-channel receiver. So number 1 is the servo, so he will go to the input side of the receiver. Then channel 2 will be the ESC here, and then channel 4, this one will be my shift servo. I have it separated. It never go to the GT controller, so I don't want to mess around with this one but if you're using a 4-channel receiver, then definitely you're going to use this one. But this is the advantage of a 6-channel receiver, so I had it independently go there for my shift servo. And then I had channel 5 go to channel 2 in the GT, and this one is channel 6 go to the channel 1 of the GT. This 2 is the function channel and the switch channel. So for the LED side, this one should be easy to follow. You see here, go to your headlight, go turn left and right. Okay, so it should be easy to follow. Just got one tip for you guys. So you need to wire your backlights in here, so it will be a bit long from here all the way there. So I have used these ones to put all the wires in there, so it will be a bit tidy. So you can see it's in there, okay, all the way inside. So when you flip over, you can see it's just like that. It's a black, it's also colored black. Okay, then one thing to mention here is that this truck comes with only orange and red, so you don't have white for the backing light, so when you're reversing. Okay, but your GT Power, the GT Power comes with a, you see, here's a backup light there. So how I do it, so I get one of my spare crawler lights here, and then I just drilled a hole in there and then install it, so at least I can have one backlight. Okay, let me wire this up, and following this diagram I do. Okay, so the wiring is done, and then see how I try to make it neat. That's how far I can go. Okay, from the front side here all the way to the front. Okay, here, this one is, you really have to make sure that this one will not hit any wire when it rotates. As you can see, it's quite far. Here is also far, and there's enough clearance there. And all these wires should not come out of this one because the plate will be here. The body, I mean, the body will be on this side, so they should be a bit inwards. Okay, so now we're going to put now the speaker. So now I going to put this one to act as foam again for the vibration. Maybe I will change it if I find a better foam. Then this one will be on top of it, and then I'll be using a Velcro to hold it in place for the meantime. Okay, so there you go. The speaker will be on top of this one with the Velcro. I think it should hold in there. Should be okay. And then for the power switch, I will keep it here first. I will attach it in here first. Maybe some other days I will place it somewhere else, but for the meantime I'll just be using this double-sided tape, this foamy tape, to attach this small Velcro, and keep it in there, and then just attach it in here first for the meantime. Okay, then maybe in the future I'll place it somewhere else. Okay, and that should be it. Okay, you can see how it's being done. I forgot to mention why I used Velcro instead of cable tie to hold the speaker is that when I'm taking the head, it comes off with all these lights, and you see you cannot read anymore, so you don't know where you're going to put it back. So okay, let me remove this one and then install the body.